What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Off the Couch Boxing. I'm your host, Reckless Rex Ruger. That's the Alexis Arguello puppet. We are back with another banger. Y'all know what we do here. The most amazing and real boxing conversations anywhere on planet Earth with legends, luminaries, world champions, and fighters on the come up. Coming here to chop it up with your boy, Reckless Rex. And today is no different. My guest is here. We're diving in immediately and chopping it up. Here we go with another one, my boxing brethren. There he is, man. My guy, Awesome, with awesome news. I don't know. Is it awesome news, man, that we're still fighting, Aaron?
Yeah, November 7th.
Okay, and it is good news, man. Oh, I lost your camera there, man. Hold on a second. I can still hear you, just can't see you.
All right. Double tap. Oh,
there he goes. There he goes. Hey, man. So, first of all, it's good to see you again, man. How's everything?
Oh, everything good, man. Everything is good.
And so, I'm curious because you reached out to me last night, man. So, at 39 years old, man, fighting, man. This is, and obviously, this is something that you're happy about.
Yes, I'm so happy, man. It's been a long time. I've been eager. And it's like, man, I feel like I got a lot more left in me.
Okay. And so, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, your last fight was 2022, correct?
Yeah. But I had a couple fights that got canceled, got pulled out because of my circumstances. But everything is cool now, so I'm ready to go.
Okay. And so are you at all concerned about the layoff?
No. Sometimes layoff is good sometimes. You know what I mean? But in boxing, everything is about timing. So if the timing ain't right, your mind ain't right, then nothing's gonna be right. But the mind gotta be right and the timing gotta be right. So I think the timing is right.
How did this fight come about, man? Did you seek it out? Did someone reach out to you?
My friend is a promoter and he's been promoting my last fight, whatever. So him and his guys called, said just get on, get you in the fight, try to run about 2-3 wins and try to fight the big names.
Are you locked in with an opponent right now, or is that still to be determined?
They got a couple guys, but I really don't know offhand. But I'm just trying to get ready, and I'm not thinking about them yet. They have to worry about me. So.
Yeah, and now where are you right now in terms of, because you have fought at cruiser, you have fought at heavy. Where will this fight be?
Heavyweight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what's the preparation been like, man? Getting back into the swing of things.
Man, my body been changing, man. So I just started eating right, started running and in the bag, whatever. My body aches and pains right now.
I'll bet.
Protein. I got it right here down from my car right here. But yeah, it's been my body been changing. So I just got to take it day by day.
So what's it feel like now, for guys that are out there, still competing, still wanting to push themselves at a slightly older age? How does it feel like for you? What's the process like? How's your body responding to the preparation?
I take it day by day, man. I just like climbing the hill. I just take one step at a time. So I try to do too much at one time. I just do what I got to do and make sure I feel it and make sure I go home tired and rest up and right back to it again,
And what are the goals now that you're back into the sport? Because you talked about getting back in, getting a couple fights, and then targeting top guys. So what are you laying out in terms of like goals and plans? Like when you say you want to get back into the swing of things and get into the heavyweight division, do you have like world title aspirations? How far are you taking this?
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about. World title. I'm trying to come on the George Foreman tour again. The George Foreman tour. Yeah.
Yeah, the George Foreman tour. I like that. Yeah. We're turning back the clock, Aaron. We're turning back the clock.
I'm doing that at a young age, but I watched the movie George Foreman movie, and he said something. He said something that was really inspirational. He said Joe Louis and them when he came back to fight Rocky Marciano, he said, "I'm starting from the bottom. They're starting right at the top."
Right. Right.
These guys and guys that then fight for the world title. The same thing George Foreman did. That's my step I'm taking.
Do you look at a guy like that who obviously, for people that don't know, George Foreman did come back and win the heavyweight title at 45 years old? Is he a particular source of inspiration for you? Have you idolized George over the years?
And, growing up, I didn't like him because I liked the Muhammad Ali, but as I got older, started studying boxing, and I started respecting guys like Sugar Ray Robinson, Edward Charles, Rocky Marciano. Georgie Joe Walcott.
Yep.
Guys far past their prime and still be able to and be good. Archie Moore.
Now, I may have asked you this the first time that I had you on the podcast, man, but, to backtrack a little bit, man, how did your boxing journey start? How old were you when you got boxing gloves on?
I was 8.
8, okay.
8 years old. And like I said, I seen my friend, he is now in the boxing gear with some gloves on. I used to always fight in my neighborhood, so I seen boxing gloves. I finally got to the boxing room and never left. So.
And what inspired you to get into the gym? Like, who's the one that suggested? How do you end up in a boxing gym?
I said I was at a local rec center in my town called Fairfax, and the guy that's my brother now, he had some boxing gloves on in the basketball gym like to play in the rec center.
Okay.
So I seen the boxing gloves on him. I stopped what I was doing and followed him upstairs. I followed him to the boxing room.
And you were hooked.
Say what?
And you were hooked on boxing. You got hooked on it pretty quickly.
Yeah. I ain't never left the boxing room since.
And do you feel like it came naturally to you?
My coach, he always said, when I was first started, since I was a big rough little kid, he said my first time sparring, he said that I really didn't have no skill, but I was tough. Like I get hit and come right back, get mad, come right back.
Yeah.
And I had the heart for it, so and then I just trying to learn boxing. I got better.
And so you're coming back at heavyweight, man. Give me your assessment of the heavyweight division right now. Do you have your eye on potential opponents? Who do you think is the top guy right now? What do you think about the current heavyweight division?
Usyk the best, man. Usyk the best right now. Usyk the best. He clearing them guys out, man. He got a style that can't nobody figure out, man. That can't nobody the dude just man. Rhythm style. He fight different, man. He got one of them styles that's just like, man.
Do you see anything? When you watch him? Do you see holes in his game without giving too much away?
Me, I just try to box him, man. I just try to outsmart him. Keep a real good jab in his face and keep him turning. I won't let him try to, keep moving his head, try to I just, just straight focus, discipline. I just straight basic fundamentals. I'll box him, just, try to outpoint him and try to hurt him.
Yeah.
But I may try to outbox him.
What do you feel about, I don't know how familiar you are, but a lot is being made about Moses Atama, who's a young, up-and-coming 20-year-old heavyweight.
Yeah, I heard about him. I've seen him, yeah.
Have you had a chance to see him yet? And what do you think of his skills?
He's still learning and growing, man. He's doing what he got to do. He's doing what he got to do to, make a name for himself and hurt these guys, But that's another one. Like, you got a southpaw, man. So it's, in boxing, like you really don't take those fights unless they need something. Money right for a belt, for some kind of a title eliminator. Them type of fight you don't take for that.
But a lot of people have been linking his name already with Usyk. In your opinion, if you were a promoter, is he a little too green for Usyk at this point?
He's way too green. He got to beat somebody in the top 10 first.
Why rush him? Right? Why hurry him along? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
That might not be the best move, man, to expose him to a guy like Usyk this young in his career.
Yeah. Then, the heavyweight division, all take is one punch, man. So, and then damage a fighter.
Now, as I mentioned, you've competed in both weight conferences. Do you feel like a better fighter, a stronger fighter at heavyweight than cruiser?
Mentally, yeah. Because, like, most of these guys at the heavyweight division is slower. They skills lack. Are they looking for one punch? And like how I've been brought up, I've been brought up as a middleweight, like a small weight fighter, so I know how to break them down.
Yeah.
You really don't see heavyweight throwing combinations, size Usyk, whatever like that. But
right,
got a good defense.
Do you feel like Do you feel like this time away from the sport, you mentioned sometimes having like a layoff is good. But what do you think are the positives for you specifically out of this layoff?
I just sit back and just watch everybody. I sit back and watch them like, man, what I do with this guy, what I can do with this guy, or how would I deal with this guy? And I just, some days like, nah, forget that. Some days I just get motivated. Yeah. So
And so you are an Ohio guy, another
yeah,
guy that's a polarizing Ohio guy,
yeah.
Jake Paul. Where do you stand on him?
Man, he doing the best. Man, we need a guy like him. He putting different odds that's coming to boxing.
Yeah.
People say they want to say about the guy, but he putting more viewers and more bringing more fans to boxing.
Now, for people that don't know, because you have been away from the sport for a while, for people who don't know what you do or haven't seen you fight, how would you assess your style and how would you explain to people what it is that you do? Like, what do your strong suits, how you fight, what people should expect when they watch you?
I ain't gonna say too much, but like me, I'm more of a thinker in the ring. I'm more of a thinker, and I just take what opportunity give to me.
Yeah.
I always work off my jab, faintness, the old school stuff. But you'll see a lot of old school stuff, a lot of skills. A lot of fundamentals. Try to waste punches. I'm always looking for that opening, that counter.
Yeah.
Always in the back of my mind.
Do you feel like obviously you wouldn't be doing this if you didn't feel this way, but do you feel like you can have real legitimate success at heavyweight? Or you really feel like you can really shake things up at that in that conference?
Yeah, man, I just want to take it one fight at a time, man. I'm not thinking to the future, right? I'm just taking it one fight at a time. That's one thing I'm thinking about right now. I ain't thinking about that. I'm thinking about this next fight coming up right now. But I said I watch boxing and I just be like, man, what I can do. I was in there, but I take it one fight at a time. That's all I can do right now.
Was there any hesitation about coming back, and was there anybody, in your circle of people, friends, family, who tried to talk you out of it?
Everybody say that, man. Everybody say that. I said, man, in boxing, ain't no age limit in boxing. Like, that's what I like about boxing. Still give people a chance.
Sure.
The guy Iker Abuchi just fought 52 a week ago.
I've had him on the podcast. He's an old friend. Yeah, I know. I was glad for him.
Yeah. So, and they don't know what's in my heart and my mind. They don't know me. So, nice. Cause I'm happy that they care about me as a person. But this is what I do. This is what I was born to do.
Now, at 39 years old, where do you feel like you are in terms of your prime? Because for people that don't know, even though you're 39, you did not have a lot of wars. You do not have 50 or 60 fights under your belt. Do you feel like you still are in your prime, in the midst of your prime, still have some of your prime left to go?
Man, that's to be seen right now. That's to be seen. I'm still growing. I'm still I don't want to say too much, but I'm still getting better mentally and physically, but I just gotta put the work in. Once I put the work in, time will tell. Everybody gonna see it. When the time comes. But I feel good though. I feel like I can do this much with young guys a little more.
Yeah,
I'm way smarter than them guys. I've been around the block. I've been around world champions and Hall of Fame trainers. So it's always in the back of my mind. Experience always, is on my side. But I'm ready.
And do you still and talk to me a little bit about the team that you have around you. Did you have to go out and find a team?
Yeah, man. It's kind of difficult, because I was in Vegas, now I'm back in my hometown, so I got to find a whole new team that really they know me, but they really don't know me.
Right.
So that's been the most challenging thing right there for me.
What's been the hard part about it? Do people just discount you because of your age? Is it hard to find people that want to work with you?
No, it's just the timing. Everybody got like 4 fighters and 12 different fighters, and gyms be open at different times, or this guy unavailable because he got this going on, and so I really got to just plan my own thing, get my own crew together or whatever. Because it's different, like people we here in Cleveland train at 5 o'clock. I'm training at 1 o'clock too, and the day over with.
Right.
Everybody don't get off work till a certain time, so it's just a whole different ball game now.
What's the preparation like in terms of when you find out your opponent? Will you do a lot of studying of your opponent, or will you leave that up to the team you're putting around you?
I watch fights too, but I got a lot of good friends I call if I even know anything. I just talked to Sugar Hill. You ever heard of him?
Oh yeah, I've had him. No. I know I've had Breadman on. Oh yeah, Sugar Hill was working with Fury.
Yeah, he could trade me as an amateur, so I just got him earlier.
Yeah,
he gave me some ideas and pointers, and he might work my corner when I'm in Miami. That's where he at. So I have a good follow. I got a good strong team behind me, telling me what to do and what to do, how to handle this, and that guy's a world Hall of Fame trainer.
At your age right now, you mentioned, while wanting to take a crack, obviously the goal is world titles. How many fights would you like to have back? I imagine, even though you are 39 and you feel young, I imagine you want the impact and you want the things to kind of come, not quickly, but for lack of a better word, you probably don't want to wait and fight 8, 10, 12 fights before you get these opportunities. I mean, how many fights would you like to fight before you're making that impact?
I really can't say. I'm call my buddy, and it's all about the opportunity to come. Because I'm only getting older. The opportunity come, then it comes.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna take one fight at a time. But I told you earlier, and that's all I can do right now.
Are you encouraged by the fact? Are you encouraged by the fact that there are a lot of guys in the sport still competing at older ages successfully? We see like a guy like Usyk pushing 40, Artur Beterbiev, Bud Crawford. All these guys are also pushing 40.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao. I was like,
Manny
man,
Pacquiao.
I can't do it. They can do it. I can do it.
Yeah. It's kind of inspiring, right? It's almost it's almost like there's lots of guys out there turning the clock back. You mentioned like Ibeabuchi.
Yeah. Yes. That's the other thing that's giving me hope right now too. Is that like, man, them guys can do. I know I can do it. I just got to keep working. I haven't. I won a title, but it won a world title, but a couple fights ago. But I feel like I can still do it. Compete with the best.
How far were you away from, before you got the call, before this idea was spawned and you decided to get back into this full swing, how were you walking around, man? Like, were you walking around in pretty decent shape? Is this taking a lot of work to get there?
I kind of stay in shape of my job. I do is kind of physical, so I kind of stay in shape. You're right anyway, but it's just me just getting back in the boxing mode, the boxing mind again, but how it came about last weekend, my best friend Ron Johnson and his business partner Steve Mercano called me on FaceTime and told me to get ready, and they got a fight for me in Miami, so they want me on. So, and it's like, I can't turn it down, something I want to do anyway. So I just took it. Okay, yeah. So,
is there in any way, of course you've done this, 20 something other times in your career, but you have stepped away for a few years. I imagine that there's some level of nerves involved, or no?
To tell you the truth, when I fought 3 years ago, I couldn't believe it was real till I got in the ring to the first punch was thrown at me.
Yeah.
It was like, man, it's like riding the bike again. It's like, man, the first punch got through. I said, oh yeah, this is real.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah.
I said, man, it is real. It's like riding the bike. It's like riding the bike. I said, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. So I won't get hit. I'm gonna make it easy for myself and hit this guy with something he don't see and get him out of there.
Have you thought about, now that you're coming back, how long you'd like to stay back? Have you put a time limit on this? I'm not going to do this for more than X amount of years.
Man, every fighter say that, man. Every fighter say that, man.
That's true. That's true.
Blood, when they get that call about this and that person or whatever opportunities come along with it, man, we're going to fight whatever, man. We just fighters. We're going to fight till we die.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Once it's boxing in your blood, you're not coming back from it.
So at this point, you're kind of playing it by ear. You wouldn't say, I'm only going to do this for a certain amount of time.
I really can't say, man. I really don't. Man, I want to box and I need the money or whatever like that. Everything that come along with it, but I have a good job to that. But it's just something I want to do.
Now, I'm glad you brought up your job. Now, obviously, getting back into this, it is a commitment. There is a level of time that must be devoted to it. How does that affect your job and what you've got going on in your life?
I've been in my job so long. I got so much sick time and vacation time that I'll never use because I come to work every day. So.
That's good. That's good. That helps.
Medical. Yeah, I'm fine. I like your hat too.
And so will you go away to a proper training camp, or will you just stay right there?
I only do that only if I have a big fight, though.
Oh, something big.
Yeah, but I'm also a full-time father. My daughter about to be in the car in a minute, but I'm a full-time father too on the side.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
And so how active would you like to be? You're going to have this fight. Do you even have a ballpark of when this fight's going to happen?
November 7th in Miami. I have no more details later. But,
okay. Okay, so November 7th, do you feel like, all right, so that'll probably be the only time we'll see you fight in 2025. So what are we looking at in terms of 2026? How active would you like to be?
That's a good question. I say before, I don't think that far away because, I just deal with in front of me now.
Yeah.
And you're talking to a guy that's supposed to fought many times in that. Like fights get canceled, got pulled out, and
right.
Things happen. So I just take one fight at a time. I don't even think about the next one or this and that. So in boxing, things change so much, man. So I don't believe until I get in the ring.
And so you don't have any details right now, but if people want to tap into this journey that you're on, where's the best place for people to get details when the fight is announced, the location, where they can watch it? Where's the best place to follow you and tap in with you?
You can follow me on Awesome Aaron, the one and only on Instagram. Aaron Williams, follow me. I'm on every major platform, but I'll be posting this blasting so much. I got people that blast it for me. So, but my friend Ron Johnson, Dream Ron Johnson, he have it on his page. He did promoter this headline, that's promoting the show.
Okay. Okay. Listen, man, I know you said your daughter's getting in the car, man. You got stuff to do today, man, but I appreciate you coming on here, chopping it up for a few minutes.
I thank you so much, man. You gave me the first time to be on the podcast. You my main man. So you ever call for anything, I'm here for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And I'm excited about this journey. As it keeps unfolding, keep me up to speed. I would love to keep doing this. And
where you located at?
I'm in upstate New York.
Okay. Yeah, my guy Steve Marcano from New York.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. Yep.
Yeah, I'm upstate. I'm a little more near Syracuse.
Okay.
Yeah, keep me up to speed on what's going on, man. And I'll definitely have you back on again for sure, man. As soon as you got some details, let me know.
All right, thank you so much, and hope you have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too. We'll talk again, my friend. We'll talk again. All right, thanks, Aaron. Later, brother. There he goes, folks. Big news. Not a lot of definitive news, but awesome. Aaron Williams, 22-3-1, has fought at cruiserweight and will now be fighting at heavyweight. Is writing his own, as you heard him say, George Foreman story. And it's pretty exciting. Obviously, he said his daughter was about to get in the car. Looks like he's got some stuff on his plate for this Saturday. It is Saturday at the time of this recording, by the way, August 30th. But sounds extremely exciting at 39 years old, coming back and looking to make an impact in the current landscape of the heavyweight division. And I am super excited to see how it all shakes out. I know right now, other than the date of November 7th, it doesn't sound like anything is specifically written in stone in terms of venue, opponent, things of this nature. But we put this together very quickly. Last night, Aaron Williams hits me with a text message and says, I will be fighting November 7th. I said, I must have you on the podcast. We must talk about this. We must get the word out. And so here we are. The very next day, we lock in, and there's awesome Aaron on there sharing this news with us, man. And obviously, as I said, or as he made mention, being inspired by, of course, the late, great George Foreman, who came back and became the heavyweight champion of the world at 45 years old. And as I mentioned, there are many other guys in the sport right now continuing to perform at a very high level. I think of Alexander Usyk, who's pushing 40, Artur Beterbiev in the neighborhood of 40, Bud Crawford, who's about to have a super fight with Canelo Alvarez, 38 years old, in that ballpark. Badu Jack, we are seeing guys still, and of course we saw the living legend Bernard Hopkins perform into his 50s. And even thinking back, Archie Moore. So it is not unheard of, and especially with training methods and advancements in different forms of exercise, recovery, nutrition. Great strides have been made, in the world of athletics and keeping athletes fine-tuned and at peak optimal performance. So to eschew the idea that a guy cannot do this here in 2025 is ludicrous, because it can be done. We are seeing it done all the time. And awesome Aaron Williams is my guy. I appreciate him and the support that he gives my podcast, and him reaching out to me ASAP as soon as he had this news. And we will follow him on this journey. As he locks in more details, we will have awesome Aaron back, and we will continue to follow him on his own, as he put it, George Foreman journey. And I am excited. Again, awesome Aaron has performed at cruiserweight and is now a full-fledged heavyweight, throwing his hat into the ring, and is looking to have a few fights and then try to make some type of an impact and a run at a legit world title. And I am excited. This is fantastic news. It's the stuff that keeps the sport interesting, and he made great mention of one of my personal favorites, a guy that I corresponded with when he was incarcerated, a guy that I've had the pleasure of having on this podcast, a heavyweight who back in the day, unfortunately, didn't get to realize his own unlimited potential, the great Ike, the President Abeabuchi, who just fought at age 52, 53. He's in that ballpark somewhere, after a 26-year layoff. So, and he did come back with, I believe, a knockout victory. And how far Ike's career will go, I don't know. I know he himself, from talking to him, would like to make an impact on the heavyweight division, i.e. even making a run at a world title. Same plan Aaron has. We'll see. But this makes things interesting. And I know there'll be a demographic of people out there that will say this is dangerous. Sports are a young man's game. We should be protecting these athletes. They don't need to be taking these type of risks. But why not? They know what they've signed up for. And a lot of these guys, especially Ike and especially Aaron, at 39 years old, as I said, Aaron Williams' record 22-3-1. So he is not a guy that's been in a ton of wars. He doesn't have 60, 70 fights under his belt. He's not coming back after lots of hellacious beatings and been in some knockdown, drag out fights, wars. So the collateral damage, the mileage is very low on him. So hey, let him take a stab at it, man. It makes the sport interesting. We, as sports fans, we love these Cinderella stories, and we love to see how they unfold. And ultimately, they are great for the sport. They generate interest. It starts a groundswell. People are captivated by these type of stories. And I wish awesome Aaron a ton of luck. And I can't wait to see how this washes out, man. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Shake up the heavyweight division. Why not? There's already some guys there that are elder statesmen. I mentioned Usyk. Joseph Parker is, probably somewhere in his mid-30s. I'm just guessing. Deontay Wilder is still lurking around in his mid-30s. Tyson Fury has hinted at a comeback in his mid-30s. Awesome Aaron only has a mere few years on these guys. So, hey, throw your hat in the ring and do you, Aaron. I am excited about this, man. Off the Couch Boxing is in your corner, man. We support this, man, and I can't wait to see your journey. So salute, my man, and let's make it happen, man. And with that being said, let me go into promotion mode and remind you guys to tap into Off the Couch Boxing on the Off the Couch Boxing and Pod Scum Facebook page. Lock in with us there. You'll get updates on new episodes when they're dropping, who will be on those episodes, and any other big boxing news. If it is popping off in the fight game and it's big news, much like this right here, your boy Reckless Rex will keep you guys in the loop. I post a lot of stuff on there. I'm very interactive on there. It's very informative. I post big fight announcements, fight results, analysis, breakdowns, predictions, viral videos, whatever I can get my hands on. If it's big, pertinent news in the fight game, your boy Reckless Rex has got you covered. And of course, if you're watching right now, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to smash that notification bell to stay tapped in. As I said, you know what we do here, the most amazing and real boxing conversations. We're all over the board with it. Never know what we're going to talk about. Always a focus on boxing. I will say that, but man, you know, you never know where we're going to go. Bringing back conversation with the biggest, the baddest, the best in the fight game. Go check out the past episodes. We're closing in on 280 of them. It's a treasure trove of great boxing conversations. Dive in. I say it all the time. I'll say it again. There's literally something there for everybody. And when you dive in, you will realize why we are the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of boxing podcasts. And the good news is you at home can be a champion. All you have to do is continue to stay tapped in with Off the Couch Boxing and continue to roll with the champs. Peace.